Hello there, everyone. Derg the Durgan here with my first Let's Play, Dergy Be Playin Tales of Berseria. I say first, that's technically not correct, but as far as I'm concerned, it's definitely the first one I'm really gonna sit down and finish, because I love Let's Plays in this video game. So let's make a thing out of those two things I love, so yee. I'm gonna shut up for the intro, because it's great as hell! Amazing! Perf! Yee! Actually, shut up. In my opinion, that is one of the best game intros in, in video game history, and it also stacks up with every anime intro that's amazing that I've seen. It's so fucking good, like this entire video game. So, let us continue. Well, I mean, I say continue, but we're starting a new game, and there's a continue option because I have played this game before. Not all the way through. I will note that I have only really gotten. I don't really know how long into the game, but not very, like a handful of hours. I can't really pinpoint an exact point that I've gotten to yet, but I can tell you that I will know exactly when I've been up to, and I will tell you when that happens, and it'll be in 5-6 hours or less. Shrug. Anyway, I'm gonna go for moderate difficulty because from what I've played so far, it feels pretty good. In general to me. Also, I like the fact that this game does this thing. On the bottom right corner there, you'll see a little blurby texty thing, and it says right here, you will receive less XP from battles, but more gold, which is the monies in this game, and higher bonus XP. I love that so much. I love that there is an incentive beyond just making the game harder for harder difficulty. I always love when games do that, because that's what makes me want to do higher difficulty. If there's gameplay reasons, so what'll happen is you'll level slower, so battles will be harder, but I don't think it, from what I've played, because I played on both moderate and normal a bit, my Xbox 360 controller is a little finicky on these, but it's all good. Oh, what was I saying? No, not hard. That's not what I want right now. I'm gonna try moderate, and if it seems way too easy for me, once the game starts really going, because I don't think I've even gotten to that point yet, then I'll definitely probably bump it up, that kind of thing. Same if it is at any point it seems too hard. But I'm gonna try to keep on at least moderate. Also, I don't really. What's funny is, I feel like hard probably has more of that incentive stuff. Like, it just makes sense, but it doesn't seem like it does. I don't know. But maybe that one literally is just challenge. But I love how moderate is It gives that extra boost. I like it. I like it a lot. Anywho, let's see. Just making sure I don't want to change any of this stuff in. Oh, one thing I definitely should do, definitely, is I'm going to, yeah, I was making 100% sure the subtitles were on. Because in case I accidentally talk over things, I want to make sure that that does not keep people from understanding what characters are saying and stuff. So, shutting up before this cutscene, of course.
They're already demons. You hide here, Velvet. I'm going back to help Celica.
I'm so scared. Arthur, please.
You'll be just fine with these. Celica enchanted them herself. They'll give you the courage you need to survive.
They will?
Sure they will. Now, have I ever lied to you? I'll come back for you once Celica is safe. It's scary, but don't give in to fear. Don't despair, no matter what.
I won't. I promise. After all, I'm Laffy's older sister, and you're a student.
Seems like this makes me just want to hug Velvet, and I'll only want to hug her more later. Also, Arthur seems like a stand-up guy, right? Well, I don't get used to that. It does seem kind of ominous that he was standing there with, you know, Celica all impaled and stuff, right? Yeah, that there's a reason it does. I don't know why I'm talking again.
On that day, the world began to change. Men and beasts possessed by evil spirits, hunting and killing anyone they could. But even in the depths of despair, only two things matter to me. The taste of blood-soaked flesh, and revenge upon one man.
So you guys are probably thinking, Yeah, at least if you haven't seen
Luffy,
this game before.
time to wake up.
I will say all this after
Okay.
this little scene here.
Morning. I told you to stop calling me Luffy. I'm not a little kid anymore. Grumble, grumble, huh? You must be feeling good. Bit of a fever, I'm afraid. At least the new medicine's supposed to come today. Until then, you stay in bed, got it? What? Aw, but I wanted to go to the Cape. Sorry, you'll have to wait. Can I at least read a book?
Don't trouble your sister, Laphicet.
I didn't mean to. Arthur, done chopping firewood?
Yeah, enough to last through winter. But there's something else I need to take care of. Sorry, but medicine money will have to wait a bit.
I can earn it myself then. Bring down a few prickle boars, and I'll have plenty to offer in trade.
On your own?
Arthur's first maxim. Plans must be solid and reactions flexible.
All right. I shouldn't doubt my students' abilities. Sorry to put you in a spot.
I'm sorry, Velvet. Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right?
Right. I'll see you later.
I whipped up some porridge for you, okay? Be back by evening. Thank you. Be careful, Velvet.
So, now that I think about it, I do not need to look at these control things right now. Now that I think about it, that cutscene is a perfect, sort of primer for what I'm about to say. Yeah, it's pretty clear from that, that whole cutscene with her in, like, you know, the pit with the werewolf and killing it with an evil claw thing of doom, and, you know, the parts of the intro that also feature the claw thing of doom and her being a very, very different kind of person than she is right now. And the fact that, like, you know, in that thing, this whole happy side of her seems to just, like, have poofed. Because it has. Because some shiznit happens. You know, it's... Man, like, this game has... From my memory right now, of all the lots of video games I've played that are story-based, one of, like, the most, like, emotional roller coasters of an intro of any freaking game I've played in my life. And this poor girl, I just want to hug her so hard, and if you haven't played the game, you will begin to understand after I play through a little bit of this rather chill intro here that soon becomes not chill at all. Exactly why I want to hug her so bad. A mini-map showing your current surroundings is displayed in the upper left of the screen. You can use it to check locations for your next objective, shops, and more. By the way, I'll be reading all of these tutorial things just because I feel like it's a good idea. Press X to display the area map. Unlike the minimap, which only displays your current surroundings, the area map shows the entire region you're currently in. Press RB to display the current main story objective in the upper right. Additionally, the event list on the area map displays objectives and progress in both the main story and side
If I'm on the hunt for prickle boars, I'd better try the tranquil woods outside of town. This is for Luffy's medicine, so I can't mess this up.
So, one thing I've noticed from playing this game so far is that it's a good idea to look everywhere all the time. You can see these shiny things. They're all important in some way or another. Like, for example, this is used in cooking, which is a system that we'll get introduced to actually a few hours into the game here. But you start collecting stuff for it way earlier than that. So it's a good idea to just... And the cooking system is really freaking useful, by the way. You'll see how later if you haven't played the game before. But, looking everywhere, just making sure there are no shiny things around is a really good idea. Because those items are not the only shiny things that are important that we'll be seeing. There are these little wispy things we'll be introduced to later, called cat souls, and they open chests. They're the only things that can open specific types of chests later in the game, which usually give you pretty good stuffins. Oh wait, it's all cosmetic stuffins though, but I really want to get all of those. It's really fun. And then in the way... It's so funny to me, that whole mechanic and how it works in lore. But we'll get to that way down the line. Hi there, Grill. Brr, it isn't just warming up, is it? By the way, I will try to talk to every NPC, voice every dialogue line, because I want to be thorough about it. The leaves change earlier every year. I wonder what could be causing it all. And I won't really comment too much on a lot of the stuff that people say unless something really jumps out to me. That's kind of why, you know, with that skit earlier. By the way, speaking of skits, see in the bottom right corner there, that Y button. That's a thing that we can listen to Velvet think about right now.
Come to think of it, Arthur hasn't requested his favorite dinner in a while. There's been so much going on, and the village always has him out hunting. Maybe he's just worn out? That does it! I'll cook him up some prickle boar stew, just like Celica taught me. That ought to pick him right up. A healthy portion of nourishing meat cures fevers and weariness alike.
Arthur doesn't deserve for her to worry about it, and what sucks is that she has no idea yet. Huggles, anyway. Oh wait, I didn't read that first line, where's my brain? Now that you have mentioned it, Arthur used to have the same habit, didn't he? It's completely true. When I was heading back from the shop, I saw Laphicet talking to someone, but he was all alone. Isn't that right, Othello? Meow! Kitty! I love cats. Cats are life to me. I want to hug that cat. Was Luffy talking to Ceres? What was he doing at the store alone? We'll learn who Ceres is later.
Ever since the opening 7 years ago, this world's really gone crazy. Famine, freezing weather, and worst of all, this demon blight that's turning people into monsters.
I can't believe that people can really turn into those things. It's a nightmare.
Does no one know what causes demon blight? Or how to heal it?
No. What we do know is that when people turn into those monsters, I mean, demons, they gain incredible strength and attack humans on sight.
Whoever named it the opening named it right. It's like someone opened a portal directly to hell.
Come to think of it, Celica died during the opening, didn't she? It might be a good thing she died when she did. She didn't have to suffer through all of this.
It's good that my sister died? How can you say that?
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
You're a real idiot, you know that? Sorry about him, Velvet.
Anywho, what I was saying, I lost my train of thought. Okay. Hold on, I'm thinking. It'll come to me. Ah!
Hey, Velvet. Is Laphicet feeling better? No, not yet. He needs a little more rest, I think.
Aw, too bad. Tell him I'm looking forward to hunting beetles with him again when he's better.
Right, got it. Laphicet's illness sure is persistent. Yeah, that fever still keeps coming back, like clockwork. The medicine always helps a little bit, but still, that sounds terrible. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Thanks, but we'll be fine. At least we've got Arthur to take care of anything that needs muscle. And before he came, Celica raised me and Laphie all by herself. So now I have to do my best too.
You sound just like your sister. That optimism must run in the family.
I do? That's nice of you to say.
I keep forgetting to mute my mic. Well, I mean, this is the first time I've really forgotten to mute my mic, actually. I just need to not forget that when peeps are talking. I just want to make sure that there's no me or background noise or whatever interfering with people talking.
I should probably stock up on a few things before I go into the forest. I don't have a lot of money to spare, but like Arthur always says, battles are won and lost with the preparations made before the first strike.
I remembered what I was going to say now. Okay, so, wow, I forgot again. Really, Self? That's funny. Come on, brain. Oh, me. Hold on. Something about... it will come to me again, I'm sure. I just muted myself again and there's no one talking. Where's my brain? Okay. Hi. Meowt!
The demon blight is a punishment sent to us by the Empyreans for forgetting the old prayers.
Who are the Empyreans?
The 4 Empyreans created the world. The 1 Empyrean shall bring it to peace. Be afraid. When contradiction permeates this world, the time of suppression will be upon us.
Are you okay? Want me to take you home?
No! Don't treat me like a child!
All right then.
Oh, it's you, Velvet. If you're going to the Cape, take care.
Don't fall into the Shrine of Tranquility, right? I know. I'm not a kid.
Of course, of course. You're 13 now, aren't you?
I'm 16.
Poor old woman. The shrine on the Cape has no name. It is a silent shrine of tranquility. Something nameless okay, no. Something nameless sleeps there. Demons and Empyreans slumber within the deepest depths of perfect silence, sleep and fade. Now, I've always, like, you know, because I've started this game a couple of times, I've noticed that I have this feeling there's significance to this prophecy thing this elder's talking about that I haven't really grasped yet, but I feel like it will become story relevant later. Anyway, I didn't read the rest of that. I don't think she's gonna repeat that, is she? Hold on. Yeah, it is, I think so. Take care on your way home, alright? Okay, that's what it was. But yeah, that thing I was talking about earlier will come up again, much more. I was going to talk about. I literally remembered it, and I was like, alright, saying it, and then I just it moved from my brain, and I'm like, brain, what are you doing? And it's like, I don't know. I hope Lavastick gets well soon. Thanks, he'll be able to play once his fever's better. Oh, someone said they saw a bunch of demons near the village. Be sure to lock up tight. See, watch out for yourself too, then. Huggles. Just gonna make sure, like, this is gonna be slow paced for a little bit, because I'm just gonna make sure I talk to everyone, because get that exposition to you peeps that may not have seen the game before, you know. The leaves are really starting to fall, eh? Must be about time to start roasting us some potatoes. I love some potatoes. I don't know why I call potatoes potatoes, but it's... Actually, I do. It's just fun to say. Potatoes. I love saying potatoes. Anyway. Oh, hello there, Velvet. Hi, busy as... and always, I see. I was about to say busy as anyways. Yeah, gotta feed the family and all. Oh, if you need some vegetables, feel free to take a few. You really mean it? I might just take you up on the offer. If you ask me, wild prickle boar meat beats rapid any day of the week, but still, there's fried cutlets, bacon, ribs, roast rapid, and the ears. Those are simply delectable. What I've noticed is there's a couple of typos in this game. Like, for example, it says simple delectable there. Simply should be the word there. Oh well. Even game devs make mistakes. That's your lesson for the day, friends. Hiya, Velvet. Doing a little shopping today? Just stocking up before heading out. A hunter's only as good as her supplies, after all. I burped. Yay. I apologize if that's disgusting for some of you. How's the baby doing, by the way? We're all quite healthy, thank you. Do you want to try changing the little one's diaper? It won't be long before you're doing it for real, you know. I don't think you're ready for that just yet. I'm only 16. But changing diapers I can do. Time passes quicker than you think, and you're a pretty girl. I'm sure the boys in the village will pick up on that, and boys from out of town, too. I better go hunt while there's still light. Talk to you later! I didn't mean to scare you. Alright, dear. Take care now, you hear? Chest. Floats. Gimme. Thank you. Treasure chest. 3 kinds of treasure chests can be found in various places in the world. Each contains different kinds of items. Copper chests contain consumables. Silver ones contain standard equipment. And gold chests contain good as heck loot, mang. Let us go in here. Okay, let's go in here and equip that resistance ring. Yee. Gives us some arch defense plus 5. Yee. Not sure exactly what that means. I'm guessing just magical attacks do less damage to us. Anywho. By the way, guys, if you have small gameplay related tips and things, that would be beautiful. But no spoilers, please. Oh yeah, I finally remember what I was gonna say. So, the I have played up to a certain point in this game, and I'm gonna be kind of metagamey until then, because I think that's just a tendency that I have, and I apologize for that. But after that, I'm gonna be so blind and not know what's coming, so I won't do this foreshadowy thing I keep doing, if that bothers you guys. And if it doesn't, then I will definitely, in the future, do games I played all the way through before, because I love a bunch of those. So, yeet. Anywho. Thanks to the fence to keep out the demons, the village is barely half the size it was 10 years ago. Still, I guess the population is also a third of what it was, so it's not crowded at least. Which is worse, do you think? Becoming demon grub or slowly starving to death? Wow, that's a real chipper thought you got there, friend. Don't talk like that. But when I go, I want it to be quick and painless. Don't we all? Don't we all? By the way, you should divorce him. Do it anyway. Just looking around and just everyone, just making sure everyone has gray faces. By the way, I love those faces above people's heads because it's an actual indicator that a lot of games lack of how much dialogue they have left to say that's new. I love that so much because most games you're like, you just don't know how many times you have to talk to people to get new stuff. So it's great that this game has that. You can save your progress in the game by pressing A while touching a save point. Additionally, while you were exploring in the field, you can create a quick save by pressing the start button to access the pause menu. By the way, I'm playing on an Xbox 360 controller, so that's why I had trouble with that foreign to me, rather double square Xbox One controller symbol there. Well, it's not exactly foreign to me. I played with an Xbox One controller, but it broke, and so I'm using this 360, and I've been for a good bit, so that's why. Okay, I don't know if I talked to everyone in town, but there's peeps to talk to out here. I'll do one last sweep in town, and then finally go and do the thing that Velvet needs to be doing right now. For a walk, Velvet? As if. I'm off to go hunting in the woods, but I have a few errands to run first. Did you hear that the demons in Morgana Woods are multiplying? This is serious. Where are we supposed to run now? Are you sure that's true? Seems to be. Word has it they even got a few of the townsfolk. Be careful out there, alright? Thanks, I will. I can't very well leave Luffy to fend for himself, can I? I love the wholesome relationship between her and Luffy. I just realized I may not have actually talked to Luffy and said everything to him. I will go back and do that to ensure, because I want to get all the dialogue. All of it. Anyway.
I saw a group of dozens of demons real close to town. If they attack, we're done for. I think we should run now while we can.
Run? To where? There are demons everywhere in Midgand.
We have nothing to worry about. My brother Arthur can protect the ball.
Arthur, huh? They say he used to be one of those exorcists who could control Malakim.
And only exorcists can defeat demons. Yeah, we've all heard the fairy tales. So have all the swindlers who pose as exorcists to con honest folk out of their gold.
Hey! Arthur isn't like that!
If he was a real exorcist, why didn't he protect Celica when the demons attacked?
That's because... Luffy and we...
Besides, Arthur is just an outsider who drifted into our village one day. We don't know anything about his past.
Then you must think we're outsiders too. Our parents weren't from here either.
Back to business. We need to deal with these demons.
You're right. We've got to defend our village ourselves. That's what it comes down to. Save the dreaming about exorcists and Malakim for when we're asleep.
These dudes are total dickaroons, but I'm gonna talk to them anyway because... Completion! They say some demons can understand human speech. If that's true, then what happened 7 years ago? Really? God. So much suspicion. Even walled cities are falling with the demons. Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't know, but I don't think the exorcists around here have done that. Pretty darn sure. They hate the god of demons, so... How are we supposed to relax with a mere fence? Demon blight and famine are merely the Empyrean's just punishments for hideous men. Would you believe this gibberish? What gives them the right to preach? When did we do something so wrong that we deserve to die? Yeah, like, I don't really like the exorcists, but I understand where they're coming from. It's a weird thing. That's why I was like, really, dude? Because, like, super suspicious people like that annoy me. Like, and all three of them are clearly that type. Especially this motherfucker that I want to clock, like, really hard in the face. Anyway, guy I just circled. If you did not realize that, I don't know where my brain is going. It is going into hell. Don't worry about it. I'm survive. Okay. According to the calendar, tomorrow should be Scarlet Night. The opening 7 years ago was on Scarlet Night too. I hope nothing terrible happens. It'll be the same night as when Silken died. Violet Huggle! By the way, like, I love this wholesome Violet. Just, you know, don't get used to it, guys. I did, and it broke my heart. Anyway, what am I doing? I am going to smoke marijuana. I'm sorry, no, I'm not. Okay. I am just, I can't believe I missed that a long-ass time ago. A long-ass fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo. You guys get that reference, you're awesome. I mean, everyone's awesome anyway, as far as I'm concerned. However, if you get that reference, you're double awesome. Okay. I mean, by everyone, I at least mean everyone watching this, because you're fucking awesome. Like, you clicked on the shiznit, and I love you, and Huggle. I kind of feel like human beings can be awesome. Sometimes they're not. You know, man. But I feel like it's a personal, like, you know, preference. Not preference. It's, yeah, a lot of times it's a personal preference thing of, like, if you think people are not awesome. But I also feel like anyone can be awesome, but they just decide not to be by, you know, being dicks and all sorts of things like that. Because, I don't know, various reasons. Anyway, tangent over. I knew I missed something really vital. Oopsie.
Rest up, alright? Don't forget to take some gels with you. You know, you're careless sometimes. I'll be fine. You just make sure. Don't worry about me. I'll be in bed resting. You better be.
Oopsie. To be honest, guys, I want to restart the Let's Play right now because I can't believe I missed this, but I'm not gonna do that. And I'm doing it now, so it's all good.
Keep warm, and no going outside. Sheesh, you don't trust me at all. It'll get dark if you don't leave soon.
Do you need to be quite so suspicious of me? I do have feelings, you know. Sorry, I'm just worried, not suspicious, alright? Laphicet Hug. I love this boy so much. Like, I don't think I've touched on it yet, but I just remembered. There's things up here that I never touched, because I just wanted to get out and do all the talking to people, because I knew it would take a while. So that's where my brain went, and that's why I missed Laphicet. And this. And that. Okay, there we go. I was talking all the way through there, like, oh, I need to get everything, talk to everyone, that I just forgot everything in the house. Oh well. At least I can laugh about it. I can laugh about everything. It's great. Fun times. Gee, well, not everything. Everything I do wrong. Mega disclaimer, though. Okay. Making sure that I got all the stuff around here. Okay. I love the music of this game, by the way, now that I'm coming to it. Hey there, Velvet. Have you heard the news? There are some folks going around pretending to be exorcists and tricking villagers out of their money. They say they can see things that are invisible to ordinary eyes. You've heard that one before, right? Are you talking about Arthur? Just a rumor I heard. These are trying times we live in, however you slice it. Honestly, I wouldn't put that past Arthur knowing what I know about him. Again, you know, this foreshadowy thing will prove at a certain point in the game, but I'm just pointing that out. I'm just saying we can't be too careful. Oh wait, hold on. She still has... No, she doesn't. I thought that was not a gray line. I thought it was a white smiley face. Huh? By the way, that emoticon, that white... Or, not that it's white. No, I'm not racist on it. I love black because that's the color of text. Anyway, I love all the colors. I love all the people. I love all the everything. No, but, I love that D as a smiley face emoticon. I use it a lot, as all my friends will attest to. I also use the one where the 3 is a mouth, the cat one. I love it. Like, I probably use that one the most, and also the winky face variation. I use those about the most. Anyway, I think I'm finally good with talking to people and looking and stuff. And I think maybe it's possible. Oh yeah, there's no way I can go through any of the doors in here. There's a really clear indicator of, hey, you can go through this door because there's a half circle of blue dots, or blue diamonds, I think it is. A lot of games don't have such clear indicators from a distance, and that's very nice. What am I doing? I was just making sure that I talked to people. Oh, also, I never bought things. Let me do that. Wait. I need to buy a few of these, I'm sure. I think I'll just buy the 1 apple gel for now, because honestly, like, I'd like to save the gold, and I don't think I'll need that, really. Because this tutorial area is pretty easy. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get more used to the combat system, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the thing where I do, where I bump it up to hard. What I'm thinking is once I get past where I've already been, and, you know, whenever there's a difficulty curve, like a real difficulty spiky thing, because I don't think I've really encountered that yet too much, I will definitely, you know, figure out more. I'm sure there will be something like that. It's an RPG, they have those, usually. Not even usually, everyone I've played has them.
This area looks promising.
It also looks fucking beautiful, and verdant, and amazing, and I feel like the level designers have done a great job. These freaking composers, listen to that. I love this game. The voice actors for darn sure. Like, Velvet's voice actor is just absolutely perfect to me. I love her voice. I love the emotion. There's a certain point that I'll point out later that really showcases, in my opinion, this voice actress's talent. She's really good. Battle tutorial, guys. Combo attacks can be performed based on the number of souls each character possesses. So... I did it. By stunning, defeating, or inflicting status ailments upon enemies, you can get souls, allowing for more campaigns. D.
Right, here goes!
Now I'm just gonna play the game hasn't taught you to do that yet. Yeah, it's not allowing you to do the targeting. Well, actually, wait, hold on. I have one target now. Yeah,
Is that all?
I did things. Not a disoriented either way. Contacting with an enemy wall on the field will initiate a battle. Victory is achieved by attacking your opponents and forcing each of their speed 0. If you feel you are in an unwinnable battle, you can run toward the line at the edge of the battlefield to cause the escape gate to run. Once the gate fills, you will complete the encounter. However, you cannot complete the battlefield without a red one.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yeah. By the way, I love how seamless it feels. Oh, a skitty. I love this skin, by the way. It's so cute to me.
The cold weather's been terrible on everyone's crops, but at least the city will buy our prickle-boar meat now. Luffy and Arthur have been hoping the village could start raising them, but they can just be so temperamental. I wonder if they could be bred with more docile pigs. What would we call them? Oinkle-boars? Doesn't sound appetizing. What about Pickleboar?
In fact, I'm just gonna try to shut up.
Pickleboar! That's a cute name. Maybe too cute, though. We wouldn't want to discourage people from eating them.
I love how she worries about stuff like this. So innocently. Again, don't get used to it, guys. Violet hug. Anyway. Not Violet, Velvet. I keep mixing those two names up because I have a good buddy. Anyway. Arts use up so good. When SG drops to 0, you can still attack, but if you will be knocked back if you try to defend, but you will be able to defend. Press LB to defend. Defending increases damage from enemies, but also greatly depletes SG. It also resets the camera's position unless you're against the wall. Come on, attack mess. Do it! You did it, yay. You did it again, yay.
Right, here goes!
Now, blocking and especially dodging is not the strong suit in this game yet. Not... I'm working on it. Dodging will be a thing as the game goes Ow. Really gotta focus on the guarding blocky thing.
Is that all?
And just button. Oh, I missed the tutorial. Okay, can I get that? Because I wanted to read all of those. Help? Okay, thank God. Oh God. Oh, I don't know what the game just told me there. Chops, no, but no. I don't think that's it. Oh, it's gonna be one of the battle ones. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I've read that one. Hit points most for characters. I'm just gonna read all these because there's not too many of them, and then I'll know I've read the one that I boofed. And I might even read those system ones just to make sure because there ain't too many at this point. HP hit points. HP hit points measure. You know what? In fact, I could literally just skip these because I've done these and just read them here, you know, periodically. I'm gonna do that because that'll maybe make things go faster. Let's just try it out. HP hit points measure a character's vitality and is reduced by damage. When a character's HP reaches 0, that character is KO'd. If all the characters are KO'd, you will get a game over. Ouchie. SG Soul Gauge. SG Soul Gauge represents a character's strength of energy and mana. It is reduced by attacking, and its color will change. Width change from light blue. Another typo. Good job, devs. Good job, guys. It's all good though. From light blue to red. Characters can still attack with an empty SG, but their attacks will be more easily blocked and may leave them open to counterattacks. Ah, I did not mean to go down. There we go. The number of souls characters hold affects the max length of their combos and their max SG. You can steal souls by stunning enemies, inflicting status effects upon them, or by defeating them. Using arts when you have no SG comes with a number of detrimental effects. It doesn't detail those, do they? Yeah, it does. The combo speed is lower, and combos are more easily broken. Attacks are easily guarded against, and attacks that are guarded will be deflected, leaving the attacker vulnerable. Status effects are likely to be inflicted, and healing arts restore fewer HP. So it's interesting because there's some clear pros and cons to having an SG, but SG is how you deal your damage, like having a lot of souls. It's pretty interesting, that mechanic to me. So basically, you're like at risk the more souls you have, but you deal more damage, you can do more stuff. Stunned enemies, however, cannot guard, leaving you free to attack them regardless of your SG. Guarding. You can press LB to guard against attacks and snap the camera to face your current target. If you wish to guard without rotating the camera, you can still let go of L without pressing LB. Characters will receive less damage from enemies while guarding. Walls and other objects may prevent the camera from rotating. When an enemy successfully guards against an attack, the attacker will lose a high amount of SG. I actually didn't know that apparently you could guard without the LB. You can literally just not touch the L, the left stick. That is interesting to me. I might actually start doing that, because really pressing LB at the right time is difficult for me sometimes. So I might try just, you know, stopping touching the stick occasionally. Martial arts. Martial arts are quickly deployed techniques. Their damage is affected by their user's attack and the target's defense. Changing the control mode. When in combat, you can change the active control mode by pressing LB at the main battle menu. Manual. The player controls the active character's movement and attacks. Semi-auto. Pressing an attack button will cause your character to move and attack. Auto, your character will move and attack automatically. I'm probably gonna do manual. Absolutely. Unless I think I'm in semi-auto right now. Hold on. Pressing an attack button will cause your character to move and then I'm not sure what I'm on. Hold on. I'll look at the control mode the next time I'm in a fight, because I think I'm I'm on semi-auto. It actually says it right on Velvet's statusy thing over there. I'll look at all the menu stuff later when it becomes a bit more relevant, but right now I'm just gonna get through this tutorial-y stuff in. By the way, I think I might have picked up some gear or things. Just make sure I haven't. Absolutely no gear and things. However, I might have herbs that I can nom a bit. I don't seem to have herbs. I have a lot of regents that I literally can't use for a little bit because they don't let you do the cooking thing for unless they do what I didn't realize. No, I don't. Hold on. There should be a cooking menu, right? I think it's one of these buttons that aren't a thing yet. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, there's a tutorial a bit down the road in the game, a bit into the game that will detail that whole thing. So, by the way, I love this view. It's so freaking pretty to me. Oh.
Right, here goes.
Okay, letting go of the stick. I had no idea. Wait. It's not blocking, so I don't know what they're talking about. So, whatever. I'm trying to really get better at actually blocking. But, you know, it requires really looking at the enemies and, well, I guarded, but yeah.
Is that
I'm
all?
actually gonna also try to dodge because the game is letting me do that already.
This should be enough to cover the medicine. I'd
Yeah.
better bring these to the store.
Yeah. I'm gonna try not to like button mash at the end of combat so much so I can actually read what I'm getting and stuff. I'm going to do that to the best of my ability, and I may forget, I may not. It's all good either way. I am O.ooooo. I don't know if there's shiny things around here. Let's just kind of make sure that there ain't or there are. Just kind of see, you know, and stuff. Because there is a lot of area to explore over here, and I admit, last few times I played the game, that did not occur to me. Oopsie. So, what am I doing here? I am looking for stuff. I think there's actually nothing around back here. I just wanted to make sure. Because you never can know, boys and goyles. Ah, see? There is a thing. The exact other side that I started from. See? Always good to look. Always. Anyway. Another shiny thing. You know what? I actually didn't explore this place last time I played. But I've actually started this game several times, so ooper duper schmooper hooper cooper. Looper fooper duper. Rooper key kookaka. I don't know what that was. It was except for just things that came out of my mouth for reasons I do not know.
This place isn't safe. That hole's gotten bigger. I've told them 1,000 times they ought to build a fence, but they keep saying it's forbidden land. Even Celica used to scare me with it. She was always, "This is a gateway to the underworld." Well, I'm too old to keep falling for that nonsense.
Except it's true. That's the sad thing. and you'll find out. And that becomes very clear real goddamn soon. Okay. Very clear immediate. Alrighty. Let us sauve and start heading back around. I believe I did sauve there. If I didn't, though, I suppose that's fine too. It's a board!
Right, here goes!
It's two of them. Hey, a block, yeah, okay. There we go.
Is that all?
Guard with just lots of things. Oh, yeah, okay. Remember, dude, you don't gotta button mash. In fact, I'm gonna at least make a habit of doing this. This is fine, actually. Also, I just remembered that I said I would read all the other tutorials that I saw before, that I have not. Okay, just materials and apple gels that I have not needed to use yet. That's all the new stuff. Okay, that's not the menu I needed. I was gonna read in the library, which I haven't really messed with too much yet, but I plan to in this playthrough. I plan to really thoroughly do everything in this game, best I can. Wait, wrong thing. But I do want to do those later. The synopsis is when they change. What was I doing? I know it was in library. No, it was in system, right? No, it was library. Library help. Yeah, question mark. Come on, dude. It's all good. Okay. Did I read all of them and I just don't remember, or? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so the ones I've read so far. Yep. Shops. You can buy. I think I actually skipped that. You can buy and sell equipment and consumable items in shops. Consumable items will always be available for purchase. The equipment will sell because each piece can have skills different from others of the same kind. But I love that. Every piece of armor can have different skills and stats, even if they have the same name, so you gotta really look at that stuff. That's pretty cool to me. Item shops will change and replenish their stocks after a certain amount of time has been spent in battle or in other events, so it's a good idea to revisit them periodically. Okay. Equipment and skills. Equipment can offer improvements to your character's parameters. Beyond that, they can also provide a variety of skills with 2 E's instead of an I. Higher stats are of course important, but be sure to not overlook the usefulness of skills too. In fact, let's just take a look at our weapon skills, because I haven't really paid too much attention to that yet, but I plan to. What blade? A sharp, instantly retractable gauntlet blade, perfect for surprise attacks. Its master skill, the only skill it has right now, is HP recovery on defeating foes, plus 30. Sexy, I like that. Sturdy belts. A durable belt of solid craftsmanship improves the power of hidden arts. Master skill is art attack plus 5. Sexy. Battle garments. Durable combat armor for women, which works as an undergarment. Defense plus 5. 5. I don't know what that was. Resistance ring. A ring that raises art defense. Battle. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not reading things. Art defense plus 5. Well, it already said that, but. Unisex boots customized for combat. Focus for life. So it looks like the rings are gonna be like statical. Hey, statical, really? Like gonna have static skills like based on their name, which makes a lot of sense. But everything else doesn't seem like it will. Unisex boots customized for combat. Focus plus 5. Yee. Okay, I'm all good. Wait, that's where I came from, isn't it? I believe I just need to go back now. I don't remember if that path is open.
Right, here goes!
Sorry, I'm trying to start talking on that too. They call it quick step. Right before an attack. it'll detail later. I don't think I read anything more than the shop script. So let's go ahead and do this thing.
Not
Dergy
bad.
tends to be scatterbrained, but he's just gonna roll with it as best he can. Times Berseria. Let's go ahead, before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and help, and then read the last thing, because I am 100% sure I read all of this stuff, because it shows exactly where I saw it. Equipment and skills. Equipment can offer improvements to your character's parameters, but beyond that, they can also provide a variety of skills. Wait, I think I already did this. I literally did the last thing I did because of this and then forgot that I did it. Okay, continuing on.
Wait,
Oh, I don't know why I just skipped her dialogue.
Maxim
I'm so
3.
sorry.
Never waver once your sword is drawn.
basically she was like,
Control
wait,
your
are those-
feelings to control the tide of battle.
Basically, she was like, wait, are those like, you know, basically she was like, oh no, are those are the family of those other picklebores? Oh no, that's a lot of them. And then she said the stuff she said there. Apologies, guys. Hidden arts focus on damage and your attack range, but use more of your SD than martial arts. Searing Edge is effective against beasts. Gain the advantage by exploiting an enemy's weak state. Alright, so it's making me want to do this instead of just picking things, so we'll do that. Alright, making me do this, not want to, but do it. Oh yeah, I haven't really looked at this stuff yet, but well, this is the time in the game that makes you do it, so it's all good. So wait, what does it tell me to do? There's arts in the battle menu and set steering edge to A. Okay, that's what I need to do. In fact, instead of just setting steering edge to A, I also set up a little combo. These moves are all made to chain in together, so I will literally just copy the combos above for now, but I will probably experiment with this later. And then just...
Right, here goes! This is for Luffy!
Block! Quick step. Do defense things. Do it.
I did it!
You did. Huggles. Oh dear. Well, that's something.
Cirrus!
Demon pick.
An exorcist art!
Pride and anxiety, pity for the enemy, thrill of victory. Your emotions run too hot. That will be your downfall.
You know what your downfall will be, you prick? Lack of emotion. How about
Agreed.
that?
It's one of her virtues as well.
Just kind of saying. Don't like our
Yes, I know.
reasons you'll find
But
out
even
later.
so, she's got to...
Arthur?
Arthur's fourth maxim. Never let your guard down, even when victorious.
Got it.
In any case, this should be enough to buy Lafisette's medicine.
Yeah, so many dead boars.
I'll drop the prickle boars off at the shop before I head out.
I mean, I'm not celebrating the
where?
fact there's dead animals. I'm
The person
celebrating
I
that
was
there's
supposed to meet is
money.
late. I don't think I'll be home tonight. I came out here to let you know. You'll have to pick up the medicine yourself.
Right.
One more thing. I saw a group of demons near the village. If you're attacked, run away. Am I clear?
No way! I can handle a bunch of...
Demons can only be challenged by those with the talent for exorcism. That's the cold logic of the world, and no emotions can change it.
Do you think I could become an exorcist?
Why is it you think that birds fly?
Why? Well, without flying, they couldn't find food.
It takes a particular innate talent to be an exorcist. Unfortunately, very few humans have it within themselves.
All right.
Huggle for Velvet.
Tomorrow is Celica's Memorial Day. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Hurry back! I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me.
Don't keep being all friendly to him, Violet. I almost called her Violet again. Yay, self. You did it. Alrighty, you consume prickle varmint. Nomble, dommel, rommel, commel, and schmumble dom. But ye, that you consume blah 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 will happen when you cook, I believe, later on. Which one? But that's not a thing that's available to us right now. It's gonna be a chef's hat, right? Yeah, it's not on there yet. Okay. So, let us continue back to town. And then some shiznit will happen that's rather real shiznit. Just kind of warning you guys, I don't need to go back there. Self, come on buddy. Come on, you got this. You got this, Jones. You got this, Dergy. You got this, friend. Huggle. Self-huggle. Alright. I did it, yeah. Alrighty. Give me this. Yeah, I think those things respawn. Or I think they might spawn in different places. Those shiny things? Not sure at the moment. Cutscene. Scene. Oh yeah, there's this Goyle. By the way, her voice actress is Makoto.
Rico, here for groceries?
For that.
Yep. And you must have been out hunting. Yeah, it was a good haul. Look at you, lady breadwinner. If you were a boy, I think I'd be in love. Good thing I'm a girl. Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, totally. Good thing you're a
about
girl.
your style,
Yuri
then.
does not need to happen, right? No, it actually does.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
I kind of broke my comb. So get a new one.
Beautiful. Just kind of FYI. Just kind of point your...
Sure, I'd like to, but... Hey, mister! How about a sale on combs for the pretty girl?
Huh? Oh, you two need something?
I'm fine, Nico. I'm just here to pick up medicine for Laphicet.
Oh, Velvet. I already told Arthur, but I'm afraid the medicine hasn't come in yet.
Well, rip Huggle.
What? Why not? Is it because of the demons?
Seems like the demon blight's really taking a toll on the city. There's even a group of them lurking around here now.
When's it coming, then?
I can't say. And I don't know how much it will cost.
Well,
oh, no.
Ugh, what is wrong with Midgand? I mean, don't they have an army or something?
Those guys? The demons already routed them a while back.
But we're safe here, right? After all, your brother-in-law's an exorcist.
You so sure about that? Arthur can't even use his right hand anymore.
Oh, yes.
Poor fellow couldn't even protect his own wife and child.
Let me know when the medicine gets in.
Of course. For now, here, on the house.
Velvet! You didn't forget, did you? You promised to teach me how to make your special quiche.
You mean for that apprentice animal doctor you had your eye on? You were serious?
Beyond serious? Please. This is life or death for me.
But I thought your folks weren't keen on the two of you dating.
Who cares what people think? The important thing is my feelings.
Preach it, Goyle. I agree.
I like the way you talk. If I were a boy, I think I'd be in love.
Darn right.
You can be in love, though. You're right. It's good stuff. Anyway.
Luffy must be starving by now. I'd better hurry home.
again. Try to talk to everyone. Also, I remembered that you can
Orthy and Russ seem pretty down today.
look at
I
Celica's
know.
grave.
They've been whimpering like this for an hour now.
Well, they've always been a bit wimpy. The other day, that kitty Rollo chased both of them up a tree by himself.
They're hopeless. Whenever it's thundering out, they both dive into my bed, shivering.
Orthy, Russ, shape up. You're Nico's bodyguards, right? Start acting like it. They're completely hopeless.
Maybe. But they're so cute, so I forgive them.
Agreed. Dogs are good as food. Aminals in general tend to be. They're good.
Celica taught you how to make your special quiches, right, Velvet?
Yeah, but mine aren't nearly as good as hers.
Don't be modest. They're fantastic. Simple, yet elegant.
That's because there's a secret in the cheese on the dough.
You should try selling them in Taliesin. I'm sure they'd be a hit. We could make them together and take them on the road. We could even wear matching uniforms.
Would it make more money than hunting fricklebores?
Definitely, maybe. Even more so if you could lighten up a bit in front of the customers.
Then it might be worth a try. I do want to buy Laffy a nice heavy winter coat. And Arthur's gloves are in tatters, so he needs new ones.
Oh, don't be so boring. I get where you're coming from, but come on. Think big. Dream, Velvet. Dream.
Think big?
Nico, I'm pretty
No,
sure
thanks.
you could make a really
I
good
want a
living
peaceful
as
life
a,
with Laffy and
motivational
Arthur.
speaker. Just
That's
be a-
all.
You're
just-
impossible.
not BRB,
Then again, maybe
BT-dubs.
that's why your quiches taste
By the way.
so darn good.
I love Nico, which is sad to me. You'll see why. Okay. One day you'll make some lucky man very happy, Velvet, I'm sure. Why does this beautiful thing have to happen now? You'll know what I mean very shortly. Huh? Where's all that coming from all of a sudden? It's an idle thought. Don't even get upset. Urgh. I love their relationship so much. Nico is a good girl. I love her. Good stuff. Can I buy anything more than apple gels from this? Oh, hey! I never knew! But I don't have the money for any of these things. I never realized you could buy more from him, because, well, you're not gonna see this guy anymore after tonight, guys. Just so you know. Okay, I don't know what that was, okay. Either way, I'm gonna try to cut off every recording in a really good, gameplay, sort of, segue. Best I can. Barring real-life stuff getting in the way, etc. I just realized I may not have talked to everyone. I want to make sure that happens. Darn it. He has nothing more to say. Neither do they. There's nothing over there. People that have things to say. Oops. Hey there, Velvet. You go all the way out to the shrine today? I did. I think that hole's getting bigger, too. I thought so. We need to keep people away from there. It's a sacred place, and we shouldn't mess with it. But we can't allow accidents, either. Thanks for the heads up, though. I'll bring it up at the next village meeting. Well, tough luck on that. I'm really not the hoipest for what's about to happen, but we're all good. We're all good. Huggles for everyone. Oh, she still has things to say. Oops! My brain be everywhere, but hey, that's Dergy on, like, the regular for real. Just, there I go again. Saying more than I need to. Tisk. Not tisk. That's not how you say that. What I meant to do was actually talk to her, not him. I think that's her father, the shopkeeper, though. I'm not sure 100%. One day you'll make some lucky man very happy. Oh, I think I did read it. It still says smiley face. Oh, here we go. Even my dad has been saying stuff like how we shouldn't trust strangers. It made me want to punch him, my own dad. Oh, sorry for going on a rant like that. Let's get together and make a quiche and vent sometime. Hey, squee. Ah. I love you, doggies. Pet, 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 pet. This is Velvet petting them. It's very realistic looking. Pet. Okay. What am I doing? I am saving the video game, is what I'm doing right now. And then, I'm gonna go home and read Celica's grave and make sure that I pay attention to shiny things, giant freaking exclamation points, and all sorts of other stuff that I need to be paying attention to. Best I can. Yee, let's do it. If I miss another thing, all good. It's a Dergy mistake, and Dergy mistakes are a coup, because they be human mistakes and stuff. I don't know. Anywho. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Please allow me to even look at those. I think I might be too late.
Hi, Celica. I'm back.
Because
I can't believe it's been 7 years since we lost you. And the baby you carried. Oh, drat. I forgot to bring your princessias. I know how much you, Mom, and Dad all loved those flowers. And I know your child would have too. I'm sorry. I'll pick some from the cape tomorrow.
Huggle. Big velvet Huggles. Alright, now, I'm gonna read this darn thing. Check. Check. I said check. Wait. Okay, that's where you check it. Beside a grave marker for Arthur and Celica's unborn child stands the gravestones of Velvet's parents and her sister Celica. Jeez. Poor Velvet, though. Ugly. She's gonna be poorer in a second. Velvy Huggles. Anyway. Inscribed upon the tiny pillar are the following words. This little life will spread its wings and soar through the skies. Many hugs for everyone. Okay. Yay, I read the thing. I think I actually somewhat basically done everything in this. I'm proud of myself because I don't think I've ever done that before in this section. And if I miss things, guys, kindly pointing it out would be nice. At least as long as I don't get past this section in the same video, because that's just an oops at that point. Anywho, or unless I can go back there, unless it's, you know. But I'm pretty sure there's quite a few places in this game you can't go back to. Like, for example, this area and the next one. Though I don't know how much of that there is. Either way.
Welcome home, Velvet. Luffy, I told you to stay in bed. I was only up for a little. Look, your fever hasn't gone down a bit. Go lie down and I'll cook dinner. I'm sorry. What's this? A compass. It uses a magnet to tell you which way you're facing. Woohoo! You can use the sun and stars for that. And what'll you do if it's cloudy, huh? Thanks to this invention, we'll even be able to voyage across the ocean. See? It's designed to stay level, so your heading will be true even when the ship is rolling with the waves. Pretty neat, right? If you say so, Luffy. Come on, it's a must-have for any adventure. Can't you see how useful it is?
Huggles or Luffy? I love this boy.
You can tell me more about it later. Did they hurt you? Not a scratch, and I brought back plenty. I can hear Arthur already.
Gosh, Velvet, I think it's time you learned all my secret arts.
He isn't coming home tonight, is he?
Why does it have to poop?
How do you know that? Sarah stopped by and told me.
Arthur's Moloch?
Huh, you really can talk to Malakim, can't you? Yeah, Arthur says I've got exorcist potential. No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him. I can tell you've been learning all sorts of things from his book collection. I really want to become an exorcist. I want to go traveling with you and see all the wonders of the world. I'll hunt and chop firewood, and if demons come for us, I'll defend you. I wish I could do that.
Huggle? Literal Huggle, though. Because there you go.
You'll get there, Laphicet. It should only take...
Too much cute. I can't
Oh,
handle it.
20 years
especially
tops.
knowing what's about that.
It won't take me that long.
Oh yeah? You better prove it to me then. Start with this lovely meatball stew I cooked. Eat every last mouthful, even if you don't feel hungry.
Clever.
And take your medicine, no matter how nasty it tastes. No tricks. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Cooking time. First, I need to light the stove.
Actually, first I need to make sure I've actually done everything, because I'm trying to make sure I do that. You might not believe it, but I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay, sure you can. I agree with Luffy though, but anywho. Yeah, it seems like stuff occasionally respawns, and only some things. Like, for example, there was a shiny thing here, too. It ain't back. We don't really have to worry about any of these items we're picking up just yet, so we shall not, for a while, as I've already been doing. Or not doing. Let's make sure we
The day before Scarlet Night, Sis went prickleboar hunting on her own. She's almost as good a fighter as Arthur, so I know those prickleboars don't stand a chance. But I worry that she's too athletic to land a husband. Maybe she should try to be more ladylike.
Little scamp. He just knew I'd be reading this, didn't he?
Observations on the Nameless Empyrean. I want to read that book, but it doesn't actually exist. The crap.
Isn't this Arthur's book? Is Luffy really reading stuff this dense? Poor kid's gonna squint his eyes right out.
I love, like, fantasy stuff like this. Like, one of my favorite parts of the Elder Scrolls series is all the books everywhere that you can actually read. That is so... A lot of it is very, very fun for me to unearth. Anywho, what am I doing here?
It's so easy to light Arthur's firewood. I wonder what his trick is.
Might involve,
Velvet?
Flamestone, I think it's
Could
called.
you
It's a thing we
not
learn
put
about
any
later.
spinach in the stew?
Huh. You'll never grow up if you're picky with your food, you know.
I know, but just for today?
Fine, fine. I'll leave out the spinach just this once. And I'll make it that curry flavor you like.
Really? Thanks, Velvet.
There's some of Arthur's special curry spice upstairs, isn't there?
Heat burrito. I was about to say a thing, but I kind of...
There you go. Not spicy hot, but oh so delicious. Oh yeah, I saw Nico today, and she had very important things to talk about. She's coming over in the next couple days, so be on your best behavior.
I will. I'm glad you've got a good friend.
Yeah, we've known each other since forever. Still, Nico falling in love? I can barely wrap my head around it.
Huggle.
Luffy, you know, if there's a girl you like, you'll tell Big Sister all about it, right?
Girl?
You're a stubborn little brat, so you might need an older girl to keep you under control. Oh, and she's gotta be a good cook. A pro in the kitchen is a success at life.
I agree
Knock
with that
it
statement.
off,
The last
Velvet!
one, though.
You should be more worried
I
about
don't
your own
really
love
agree
life.
with a woman has to be a really good cook.
I've got
because
enough
that's
on my
just
mind.
sexist, but
For one thing, I've got to cook for you and
it's a
Arthur
skill that
since
just
Celica
people
is
have,
gone.
and a lot of them are dudes,
Besides,
so,
getting crushes on
you know, if you don't
strange
have
men,
that,
I just don't see what's
mean
so...
anything about it. Oh no!
Luffy, what's wrong?
When I first saw this, when this first happened, I literally thought, oh shit, he's about to fucking die. But actually...
Are you alright? I'll bring you some water.
I'm fine. You just said something funny is all, and it made me choke a bit.
Luffy hug.
As long as you're okay.
Big ol'
Sorry,
Luffy
I went off on a tangent
Huggly,
there.
hoogly, huggle.
Who knows what the future
Huggly,
holds?
wuggly, Luffy.
Yeah, but what more can I do? I've got a duty to look after my little brother, and I'm serious about it.
I know, but I'm trying to look after you
Alright,
too. I want you to be happy. That's all.
Ah.
And it's not just me. Arthur worries about you too.
Well, we're family,
I don't
right?
really think he does.
That's what families
Or
do.
you either.
Thanks, Laffy.
He tries
For
not
you,
to have any of
I'd
them.
kill every last prickle boar in the forest if it came down to it. What am I doing? I need to hurry and get dinner ready.
I can't wait. A nice bowl of your curry stew without spinach. Oh, so cute, so cute, so cute. So cute, so cute, cute boy. Anyway. The cutest boy. Whoa, I'm fine. I promise. I didn't just... Okay, I had to just, like, spaz for a moment. Now I got that on my system. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. I think oh yeah, I have to go over to the counters and go boop. That's what I need to do.
Good boy. You didn't forget your medicine.
Well, I did promise.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a scarlet night.
Yeah, just like that night that changed our lives.
Velvet, may I sleep next to you tonight?
Ah, cute.
Of course.
So much cuteness. I don't know that noise is me being dirty, really. Stretch, getting prepared for the feels. You're gonna smack me right in the face really hard. Right about.
Okay, let's see. Today, I've got to dry some meat and use that cheese I've been saving to make a quiche for... Laffy?
Huggle. Laffy, a Huggle. Where he at? No.
You little... Where have you gone?
Ah, man, you know, the game keeps doing this, making us worry about the characters and then making it fine.
You better not have gone to the village alone. I bet your fever hasn't even gone down.
You'll know what I mean in a bit. Yeah. Okay. I think it's just literally this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just scouring the world for shiny things, as usual. I think there's actually no one to talk to this time. Because the game's now really gotcha going for... Okay, not no one, but less people, I think. Because I think the game's basically just trying to ease you into heavy plot things instead of exposition, because there's been enough of that already. For now, I'd imagine. For sure. I definitely feel like there has been. Have you seen Lovey? We went out alone, he still has a fever. I forgot that first line again. Oops. Apologies. We just got here, so... I haven't seen him. What is with this yawning and coughing? Self, come on, what's going on? The Luffy's a boy. Boys do these things. As a boy, I can attest to this, honestly. I'm glad one of us can stay calm. What if something's happened to him? Relax. If he's in the village, he's safe. So, try thinking about other places he might have gone. Stay calm. You're his big sister, right? Right. Like, man, I love how much Velvet. Alright, words about it. I keep doing that. I'm sorry, Violet John. I know you're watching this. Huggle, friend.
Hey, has Laffy been here?
No. I haven't seen him.
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laffy made.
So basically,
A smart
yes,
merchant would pay a pretty penny for this book. I gave him a fair trade.
Luffy, did he really copy all that by hand? Oh, he must have done it to buy that compass.
No, though he gave it some puppy eyes. Told him I'd throw it in for free, but he said that it would be a bad deal for me. He's a good lad, but not the merchant type.
So, what did he use the money for?
I'm afraid my lips are sealed. You'll have to ask him.
It's really sad what he ended up giving her, and it's gonna be a very...
Velvet,
what he,
I saw
already
Laffy set
spoiled the
walking
thing. What he
around.
ended up,
Is he okay?
He's not okay. Where'd you see him?
He was headed for the forest. I'll help you look for him.
Thanks. Do
Huggle.
a sweep of the village, just in case.
Huggle.
I'll check the forest.
Huggle. And more peeps.
I was going to have them join the search, but they won't move at all. It's like they're scared of something.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
I
animals have a
know.
sixth sense.
He might
for,
have gone to the
danger,
cave to pick
so
flowers.
That's a really good sign of what's about to happen. Oh, what am I going to do? With the two of you, I'm fine. Dergy isn't dying, I promise, guys. It's really just me getting over a cold. That's all it is. I'm all good. Right, I'll just head to the village. Velvet, you check the woods. Wee. I'm guessing that's kind of along the lines of what those dogs were making. Nah, I can't do dog noise. Huggle. My lips are sealed. You won't hear what Laffy's head brought from these lips. Oh no. Yeah, it's a gift for her. Spoiler alert, though it's probably not too much fun for a lot of people. Oink, oink. Peggy! Killed Rappic. I just realized, the reason they're called Rappics is, look, they have rabbit ears. Cut! Anyway. Oink, oink. I want to talk to the girl. Why? There we go. My stomach's rumbling just looking at him. I do love ears. Hey, have you seen Laffy set? Why? I just saw him over at the general store. Had a whopper of a book in his hands too. I reckon it must have been one of Arthur's. Yeah, probably. If you see him again, would you tell him to head out? There's some kind of problem? Anyhow, I'll tell him. If there is, he went poof. That's the problem. Dun, dun, dun. Cherish this peaceful feeling, guys. All mistakes enough about that stuff. Kitty! Yeah. Lithuania's great at catching mice. As good as Othello, even. Is that right, Aquilina? Kitties! Meow! 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 Oh, Othello says Aquilina has a long way to go. Cute. I love this girl. She's a beautiful girl. Yeah. I love all these people. Why do they gotta... Okay. I thought I said I would say all the said when I said a thing, and I'm saying more still until the thing
Have you seen Laffy set?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
All right. Let me know the second you see him.
Got it. Is he in bad shape?
Well, he refuses to stay in bed. He needs his rest, but he's always walking around or reading outside.
I can't say I'm surprised. He's always been a curious lad. He likes reading difficult books. When I saw him the other day, he told me all about the latest navigation techniques and exotic farming methods, too. Only one kid in a million is as smart as he is.
You're exaggerating. Well, maybe not.
I don't think he is.
It's a shame.
He's a smart boy.
If he could go to school in the capital, I'm sure he'd make a name for himself as a scholar.
The capital? Isn't that days and days by ship from Taliesin? No way. Not happening. Even if he gets better, I could never let him go that far away all by himself.
He can handle it. He's actually a very responsible boy. I don't think you need to worry.
I couldn't handle it. I would worry. And be lonely.
I just remembered Lobster asked me about Scarlet Knight. Scarlet is a special red-colored lunar eclipse of doom. Thought it would be the first Scarlet Knight since the opening. Tonight will be it, I mean. Because I believe what he said. This Exorcist talk is a load of rubbish. I was about to say road of rubbish. Who's gonna believe someone who says they can see things that aren't there? I feel like I might have a soft heart, but we won't be fooled so easily. Dude, Malakim are real, darn it. Anyway. I need to be looking for Luffy. But yeah, Malakim seem to be invisible to people that are just normal humans, I believe. Anyway. Because, basically, spoiler alert, later in the game you start, Velvet can see Malakim, but she can't right now, and that's all I'm going to say about that for now.
Hey Velvet, did you hear the news? Tonight is going to be another Scarlet Night!
I remember the moon turned red 7 years ago. But what is it anyway?
It's a red lunar eclipse. It happens every several years or so. Apparently, you can predict the next one by watching the movements of the stars. According to legend, a crimson moon is a gate that connects our world to the next. It's also said to be proof of humanity's sins.
You sure know a lot about it.
Laffy said taught me, just a few minutes ago.
You saw Laffy? Where'd he go?
Actually, I don't know. Sorry.
Huggle. Violet Huggle. Velvet Huggle. Oh, Dergy. Oh, me. Sorry I'm not much help. I'll look around for Laffy then. He's quiet, but he sure is a free spirit, isn't he? Yep, I definitely agree with that. I do believe I've talked to everyone, so let's get going, guys. Actually, I wonder if there's more dialogue over here. I don't know. Let's see. And then we will finally actually get going. Alright. Yeah, there is peeps that say things. Okay. Or a peep. I think she's the only one out here. Yep, looks like it. Eat your fill and make a lot of milk first. I just remembered, oh gosh, the other day I think, I didn't talk to everyone out here. I just saw that. Apologies guys, I'm trying to talk to everyone. Keyword trying. Anyway, we need to help you make our cheese. We need to help you make our cheese tongues do? That doesn't sound the most appetizing to Dergy, but hey. Munch munch, moo. Livestock is a huge part of life in this game. Clearly, later on. It'll be made very, very, very clear. Very, like, super. Like, they rely the food on livestock. Food and stuff. This game built knows. No, those guards that were down here before, or those people. Oh, no, those weren't guards. Those are just. Oh, well, maybe I don't know. There's people standing there and doing that. Yeah, there's just people chilling over here, and then. But there was a guy here yesterday that says things that I forgot to talk to. It's creepy. There were always rabbits around before, but now even the birds are silent. And what happened to the group who went to investigate? Shouldn't we be out looking for them? Be the point. The coast is clear. They'll be back soon enough. If it's not, the search party'd end up with demon food too. All we can do is hole up in the village and wait. Now, speaking of demons, I really like the whole demon lore in this. Basically, demons can be all manner of supernatural creatures, apparently, which is pretty cool to me. That's what they really are, is just like different types of evil creatures. Life is sure less colorful without bunnies around. Ah, Huggle. Bunnies. Bunnies are good. I agree with you, Will. Slowly dying, don't mind me here. Alrighty. I was about to save again. I don't need to do that. No. I just need to go out this way. Even if I've not talked to anyone, let's just go. Maybe I don't really question. I guess I'll leave it up to you peeps, anyone watching. What do you think about me talking to everyone every episode. Do you think it's 100% necessary or do? If not, I'll probably be more liberal about it in order to speed things up. So let me know. I'd like to, but if you guys don't think it's important,
Right, here goes!
I did.
Is that all?
It is all. I don't really pay too much attention to the numbers and stuff over there at the end of battle screens.
Fluffy!
The grades and things.
Velvet,
Can you walk? How's your fever?
I'm fine. I was just taking a
try
break.
to micromanage and get
You
the
little-
best at the game passable.
You know better than this,
What I-
Luffy said.
the story came
Running
from.
off without telling me.
The story
What if
feels-
something happened to you? You wouldn't be the only one hurt. Do you understand that?
Huggle.
I'm sorry.
Luffy, hug.
If you want to do something, just ask. I know I'm a crummy big sister, and I can't afford to buy you all the things you want.
No.
No, that's not why I went out. You see, it was just...
Ah.
I get it. You're right. I forgot the flowers for the graves.
Yeah, so I was going out to the Cape, and I thought...
You want to see the ocean too, don't you?
Well, yeah, that too.
Fine. Just for today, though.
Are you sure?
I am. But next time you run off like that, I'm strapping you to your bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Many Luffy hugs.
Good. It's off to the Cape then.
Hooray! Right, here goes! Come on!
Not bad.
Things good.
Right, here goes!
Just gonna kind of fight. I think it's not. Really anything end up
Not bad.
Yay, I'm good at this video game. What? Question marks.
Remember how we went out together
Oh,
to pick
that's a
Princessias on the
really-
morning of Celica's funeral?
Really convenient.
Yeah, I was only 4, but I remember. We couldn't find any in the village or at the Cape.
I just realized I may
Right,
have missed
because the
this earlier.
demons had
I'll
made
try
a
to do
mess
that
of them.
as best I can.
And then you suddenly started climbing down the edge of the cliff.
You ran over and grabbed me. You had the scariest look on your face.
Of course I did. Do you have any idea what I'd do if I lost you too?
You'd still have Arthur. He'd help you. He'll help the world.
Ah,
He's quite the guy.
ah,
That's probably true. But I'd still miss you like you wouldn't believe.
ah,
I know. I'm sorry, sis.
yeah.
But down the
Luffy,
cliff from where you were,
Don't compare
a
yourself
lone
to
pair
Arthur
of
for reasons
Princessia were
I'll
blooming.
point out.
I remember. A
Or
gentle
that the game
breeze
will
came
itself,
in,
honestly.
and it smelled like Celica.
Ah,
That's right. That's why I believe those flowers were a message from her. Do you know what Princessia flowers signify?
An irreplaceable treasure, and wishes for good health for many years to come.
Right. And that sums up my feelings nicely, Luffy.
also betrayal.
Yeah.
You'll see what I mean later.
Me too, sis.
In several
Right, here goes!
Is that all? Just look at all these.
Yeah. Ah.
This place never changes, does it?
It does too change. The seasons, the wind, the weather. Change one and the sea's totally different. And the same goes for what lies across the sea.
Across the sea? Sometimes I just don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Velvet. Thank you for taking me out here today.
You don't need to thank me. Hey, Luffy. Do you know why it is that birds fly?
Well, if they didn't, they couldn't catch food. Or escape from predators.
Thought so.
But you know, I think there's more to it than that. A bird that's born with wings has to...
A demon! Luffy said, run! No matter how much it hurts, run! Velvet! Don't be scared. You can do it.
I love
You're
this
going to be
freaking
strong,
battle,
like
by the way.
Arthur.
So metal and hype and
No, you can't!
Go! Why is a demon here? Hey, I don't want to go alone! You have to! Don't let your feelings get in the way, or that thing will kill you too! But please, go!
Don't let your feelings get in the way. I love how she shot that down on her.
It's just like Arthur said. I have to do this!
Violet, Velvet, still doing it.
Stop! Face me, demon!
Oh, damn it. When I first saw that scene, it was so painful. Luffy hugs, big puppy.
Velvet.
And this, big puppy. Yep, it comes to her, guys. Why does it have to be, and why? Feelsy.
Is this...
Arthur. Arthur. I mean, I guess I'm glad of the way he acted up until now, but
How did I get home?
I mean,
Velvet!
Arthur's a very morally gray character.
Luffy!
I'll speak about
You're
him
all
later,
right!
And I intrinsically don't like him so far. but
Sorry.
I
It's all my
understand.
fault.
No. If you weren't there, there's no telling what might have happened to me.
These things are about to get even heavier and metal.
Your old one broke, right? You've got beautiful hair.
The reason
It would be
that
a
I was
waste
like, why
if you
does this
didn't take
have to
care of
happen
it.
now is just because of what's about to happen in literally a couple of minutes or so. Just all of Violet Chong-ho
I'll make a new
would be
world.
possible right
A
now.
world where my
Velvet.
sister can be happy.
Huckle. Help, friend. Help me not use your name so much. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah.
The Scarlet Knight? What's going on? Was it all a dream? No, it wasn't!
What do you know? She fell asleep because she was tired, Whale. Well, I mean, there's really ominous music going on. There's totally nothing horrible, evil, destructive, mega, evil death happening, right? Totally not, right? Hug. Hugs for everyone all the time, everywhere, every day. We shall deal with the feels that are about to slap us in the face with the power of love. That's how I do it anyway. Hello there. Well, you're terrifying.
No! What's happening?
All these demons are werewolves so far. I thought demon was another.
Fluffy! Where are you?
But yeah, I'm not, like, even if there's stuff around, this scene just warrants you to just...
What on earth is going on? This is no time to be scared. I have to find Luffy.
Everyone be dead. Oh shit. There will be very, very real reactions later in the story. There's a point for that voice.
No. The village.
Right now I'm just like, I've done this a couple of times, but I'm still like... But I'm not as I would have been if this happened, and I'd known it was gonna. Again, in probably a couple of sessions here, I'm gonna go back to
Don't give up. Never give up.
Yee. Got his I don't know why I was running after them. Oh yeah, because I think it's because I've fought, you know, I'm used to this forest and the fact that I was able to just fight the trick forest, but I can't fight these things, so run! This makes me so hard. Music does a really good job. These composers, man, just, I find those. Or this composer, if it's one dude, like the mega hi-fi of the universe.
Luffy! Arthur!
As far as I know, there's a bunch of people on the music team.
Velvet!
Oh, and you get the budget one anyway.
Oh, thank goodness. You kept Luffy safe, didn't you, Arthur?
Nice. No, he didn't.
One more sentiment to cast off.
Arthur's actually...
Velvet, run! Arthur!
Here, once, was the seal to the underworld broken.
By killing
And
fucking
tonight,
your wife.
here shall be born the power to save the world.
By killing fucking your son. No, wait, no. Okay, not really, but basically.
With Locus's
Your
life
son
as a
is
sacrifice.
so wrong. So goddamn wrong.
What? What are you saying?
He's saying things that you should ignore because he's... I'm sorry, I'm vicious with characters like this. I get vicious with viciousness. This is as vicious as it gets. He's fucking killing his brother-in-law who he loves. I mean, I understand it's to save the world with life. These fucking legs, bruh. They're just not viable ammo at all. But he's just basically deciding that they have to be.
Arthur, no!
Oh yeah, no, you know what happened to Celebrate here? This is really good setup. You know, her too. It pisses me off so hard. See, look. Ow! And also, that's exactly what happened. Just tell me. This whole sequence is why I like buying
Let him go. This is an offering to the world.
It's okay, guys. Velvet's fine.
Why would you?
Nothing can save him now.
Huggle!
No!
Huggles for Violet! I almost said Violet, but I didn't.
Change.
Yeah. I will definitely
Ever a slave to emotion.
When I have not seen it. I promise, guys. I will shut up for cutscenes, so that's my fault.
A demon that feeds on demons.
Arthur.
A Therian.
Yeah, so this is pretty her voice acting is so good.
Why did you kill him? His blood on your hands! Answer me! Answer me! Why? He was my brother! My Lucky! What did he ever do? Get out of my way!
Damn, so feelsy. The biggest.
Take a look around.
The biggest. The absolute biggest, especially. I'm tearing up right now.
Demon blight has spread through the village. But do not fear. With my power as an exorcist, I, Artorius Colbrand, will end your pain.
Ceres.
That's who Ceres is.
Why is it that birds fly? Behold my answer. Velvet.
Well, she just got wings, bitch, so fuck you.
I ask no forgiveness. The sin is mine to bear.
Artorius!
Jeez. So many feels with like 7 Z's. Feels. So many.
I will make you pay.
I really wonder why they kept her alive. I don't wonder. I still do. I don't know if it was. I think it was the Malakim. We'll figure that out later, but it's a little unclear to me so far exactly why and how she ended up being locked up instead of murderized. But yeah. On lower, and I got my resistance ring maxed. Cool. On lower battle difficulties, enemies attack less frequently and with less force, making them easier to defeat. But higher difficulties offer benefits such as improved item drops from enemies. Also, some effects of Potentite only activate on certain difficulty levels. We'll figure out, of course, again, we'll be told about Potentite later. You can change battle difficulty anytime by choosing options from the system menu. Master skills. These skills are always on a piece of equipment. Each piece of equipment has a proficiency value that will increase based on the grade earned from battle. Oh, by the way, guys, I know I've read this already. I'm just going to read it when it pops up in the game anyway, just because, well, I guess I want to. Upon reaching maximum proficiency, a character will permanently learn the equipment's master skill, enabling you to strengthen characters by equipping them with different items. Yee. If a character wears a piece of equipment containing an already mastered skill, the skill's effects will be doubled. Cool beanses.
So did my world
Frenses.
come to an end. And for 3 long years, I sat in that pit of darkness and fed. Devouring demons. So I could live. So I could live long enough to kill him. And be my brother's vengeance.
Also, this general like this general like more visceral tone to her voice, that stays. Again, her voice actress is fucking great. She's so talented.
Where is he? First, there will be a test. It will decide if you are worth teaching.
Not delayed tutorial. Moving LB plus L. Also, teaching block. We shall find soon. LB plus L will allow shift, swift movement to target. This is what I was talking about earlier regarding dodging.
Burning wings!
Yeah, this is a little bit tricky for me. Might take me a bit to do this.
Burning wings! How could this happen?
Especially because her attack patterns seem to be kind of unfair for the first time you're really learning how to do this, but I did it. If you tilt the L while defending with LB, you will perform a quick step. Maybe it's not unfair, it's just, you know, a good starting point to actually get that down. Just gotta really watch the enemy and just like really get down that right before bam, you know, saying. Quick stepping expends a small amount of SG to dash in the direction pressed on L. You can use these over during your combo. If you perform a quick step just before an enemy attacks, the attack will only do 1 damage and you will recover some SG. Additionally, a soul may also appear. Collected to gain
Here I come! If you are not, I will kill you.
So basically,
ready yourself.
You can power up your sail. Alright. I need to. Yep, there we go. That's kind of. I found that's so far the easiest thing to dodge from her. From doing this is that whole that charge attack where she locks onto you. You know, there's a very good visual of exactly she's gonna do it. That one. She doesn't even know happen every time, but it's pretty easy. Every other attack.
Why are you holding back?
Exactly.
You noticed. Well done. You pass.
Of course. His Moloch would never be so weak as that.
I am his Moloch no longer. First, let me tell you what has transpired these past 3 years. There are exorcists now throughout the land, challenging the reign of demons with the help of...
Tell me. Tell me where Artorias is.
You may find him in the capital city of Logris, in Midgand. You won't stop to listen. I can tell you what it was you saw that night. That night, the ritual he performed shifted the very course of the world.
Yeah, see, this is what I was
A host of Malachim descended, and with their strength, the emergent exorcists quelled the demon tide.
So yeah, I guess in Artorias' head it was a
he serves as leader of the
sacrifice of,
Exorcists'
you know,
Abbey, an institution that enjoys the unconditional faith of the kingdom and public. A shield to guard the people and a sword against demons, Artorias Colbrand, the world's savior.
With power stolen by sacrificing Laphicet.
And Celica, don't forget that.
Indeed. But his power
least
is
as far
not
as I
yet
know, he killed
absolute.
Celica. I'm not
The
sure
man
though.
can still be killed.
Why
All
are
I know
you
is that
doing
cutscene
this?
made it pretty apparent.
Make a
the same thing
successful
happened
escape
with
from
August
this
66
place,
too.
and I'll explain.
Anyway.
Escape? So that's your game. Fine. I don't care what the world thinks of me.
I just really like
What
to know
matters
exactly
is my
what the
vengeance
ritual is
against
and what
Artorias. That's all.
and if Artorias killed Celica or not. Pretty sure he did. So far, anyway.
I have shattered your yoke. We must hurry.
I'm guessing there was magic keeping her in here, which would explain why she had to stew in here for 3 years. Oy. So now she's 19, which means I can safely talk about how fucking hot she is. I mean, what? Prodigy's Glaciite provides the ability for equipment to trigger a random skill that improves the 6 basic abilities. Yay! Attack affects hidden and martial art damage. I really need to memorize these because I keep being, looking at stats and being like, huh? Art attack affects hidden and other non-martial art damage. So the attack is, that. And the art attack looks like a staff. Affects hidden. Art attack is a sword. Art attack is staff. Affects hidden and other non-martial art damage. Attack affects hidden and martial art damage. I'm guessing both of them affect hidden. Good to know. The hidden and her, in Velvet's case, is that blade she has. The hidden blade that she's got. But I think hidden is... It's different for every character. Like, definitely in look. Just it's made something different to match their style, which I love. I love that detail. Defense, piece of armor makes sense. It's a chest guard. Reduces damage from hidden and martial arts. Art defense reduces damage from hidden and other non-martial arts. Focus affects SG regeneration rate and chances of inflicting status ailments. Good to know. Martial arts. Swift kicks, hidden arts, vicious stabbing in TX. For Velvet, anywho. Using Velvet's quick martial arts to chain into hidden arts is a dependable tactic, but the elemental attributes on her hidden blades, or her hidden arts, also make them well suited for opening combos. So it's a playstyle thing. I tend to like to open with them. I see a shiny thing, I loot a shiny thing. That is how we gamers do. Most gamers that I know work. Not all. I know there's some that aren't loot nuts like me, but they're kind of few for me. All the shiny things must be mine. All of that. I believe that's all the shiny things in here. I did it. I never looked over here. What's even in here?
You will need equipment.
Oh.
There are weapons in the room
ahead.
ahead.
That's where I need to go. Wait, hold on. Okay, so can I go up the ladder? Or walk? Oh, I can go down. Oh, that's her... I thought I was still in the pit that whole time, but I was not. Well, good. By the way, I love this song. It's so, epic and ominous and evil sounding. It just fits the whole place so well. I love that chugging rhythm. And I also really love this overlying synth melody. Okay. Continuing almost. So ominous, so good.
No one raised the alarm.
I can see that.
Take what you need from here. It looks like they kept prisoners' effects in here.
Rope. This will be useful. Quite a blade.
I know that sword. Stormhowl. What is it doing here?
Everything.
Well, It's too big for me.
You're not taking it? It's a celebrated masterpiece.
And if I can't use it, it's worthless.
Medenko. By the way, I love this armor. For various reasons, including the obvious ones, because I am a man, and also just it looks freaking cool. Nice cleavage.
All
game.
right. Are you ready then?
I'm a little bit
What's
miffed
going
about
on
this
here?
game follows the normal Japanese standard of let's make all the armor for women as skimpy as possible and show all the cleavage.
Careful. He's no
Feels a little
ordinary
misogynistic.
soldier. He's an exorcist orderly.
She's so badass, though.
You didn't even
I'm also
flinch.
sad that I love
I
her so
already
much
told you.
for
I
the
am
same
his
reason.
Moloch no longer.
And I'm sad about that. Huggles. Well, I mean, not the same reason I love Lobster, but the same reason I'm sad about the fact that I love him. Is he done poop?
Is there a
I don't
ship
know if
waiting?
he's permanently done poop, though.
So you already know
Well,
we're on an
You'll
island.
see what I mean later, friends.
Yes. I've learned that this is a prison island for violent criminals, and that there are scores of demons locked away here. Demons say lots of things when they don't want you to eat them.
Damn.
The prison has docks at both the front and rear entrances. Our ship is on the back side.
Got it. The back docks.
Alright, guys. I want to end the session here. I'm just gonna kind of naturally flow. I really wanted to just get past that whole cutscene-y, epicness. And when I get to the next save point, I think I'll end the session here. And I think I'm gonna upload this whole first session. If you guys don't want to sit and watch that much content in one setting, please let me know, and I might start cutting the videos into chunks. But I feel like the less editing I have to do, the more I'll be motivated to keep doing this first Let's Play part. So I think I'll just keep the videos long for a while. So. Anywho, friends, I hope you had a bootiful time watching this, because I had a real bootiful time recording it. I hope you guys have a bootiful, wonderful day. Huggles and boy.